Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Mighty Moon Astrology. This video is the February horoscope for Gemini Ascendants. February can be a little bit difficult for you. You may have accidents, you may lose your fortune, and you may take some wrong decisions. I'm going to tell you in detail, so please watch the video until the end because I'm going to give you some remedies also. Now, before we dive in, I request you to subscribe the channel. This is a very new channel, so all your subscriptions mean a lot to us. And please don't forget to press the bell icon so that you know about all the new videos when I upload it. So let's start with the highlight of this month. The highlight is Mars is exalted. Mars is exalted in your 8th house. And it has been exalted since January 16 and it will be exalted until February 23rd. First, let's understand Mars in the 8th house and exalted. 8th house is sudden loss, sudden gain, transformation, hidden secrets, your inheritance. And Mars getting exalted may actually impact in different ways in the 8th house. 8th house is also legal issues. So, when Mars is exalted, it is a little difficult to say which way the verdict will go. If you are fighting a legal issue, then if you have a case going on, then you have to be careful about taking an action about the case. Okay, if it is possible, don't do anything and delay the dates when Mars is exalted because Mars exalted in the 8th house may actually act in a different way, and we also need to see your Mars in your own birth chart because that is the Martian energy you have. And then when Mars gets exalted in your 8th house, you will have an impact of your original Mars. Okay, and if you with Mars exalted, you may take some wrong decisions in the 8th house. When it is in the 8th house, you have a tendency to take some wrong decisions. Be careful, try to avoid the dates and do not try not to do anything or go further or avoid to take the verdict on the case that is going on. Okay, now Mars is your 11th lord and Mars is also your 6th lord. So as 11th lord coming to the 8th house, you may suddenly lose some of your gains, or you may gain something suddenly, but these sudden gains may not actually stay with you. Okay, so these things are also asking you to be very careful. If you're not careful, things can happen that you cannot control anymore. Things can actually go, out of your control. Okay, but Mars is also your 6th lord. So 6th lord in the 8th house is actually Viparit Raj Yoga. It means that there will be some struggles, but you will win at the end. Okay. It means that it looks like a bad thing, but it is not. Okay. Your 6th lord has the power to fight against your competitors, against your enemies. So when 6th lord gets exalted in the 8th house, you may have to go through the troubles, you may have to go through the sufferings, but at the end of the tunnel there is light for you. Okay, so it's actually a good thing, and just hang in there, but be very careful about uh, any decision that you take. Okay, another thing is 6th house is also our loans. So if you had taken some loans, or if you have borrowed some money even personally from some friends or family, and if you can afford to pay back, then don't delay. This is a good time when Mars is exalted. This is a good time to pay back your loans. Okay, this will actually open up your doors for you to get more fortune. Okay, to get more gains. So repay the loan if you can until February 23rd. And when Mars is exalted, you go for a health checkup. Exalted in your 8th house. So please go for a regular health checkup and be very careful while you're driving or while you're on the roads, because you may have an accident, you may actually injure yourself. Okay, And it's not really a sickness, but the health checkup is to take care of your immunity system and see that how strong you are, or if there is anything that needs to be taken care of. Okay. Now, on February 2nd, Mercury, your Lagna Lord, will move to your ninth house and meet Rahu. And on the February 5th, Venus will move to your ninth house and meet Rahu. So on the 5th of February, Venus, Rahu, and Mercury is conjunct in your ninth house. So Rahu has been here for a while, and I think you have been struggling to get the fortune or get the support of your father or your guru, your religious academic guru. So you already know the struggles. Now your Lagna Lord Mercury comes in and Venus also comes in. To be honest, they do not make it easier, they make it even difficult for you. So when Mercury, your Lagna Lord, comes and meet Rahu hmm, in the ninth house, then you may use your intellect, your intelligence in a wrong way for wrong reasons. Okay, you're a very intelligent person. Um, but if you have the capacity to use your intelligence to gain things for yourself, and that can sometimes harm the other person. Okay, so and with the influence of Rahu in the ninth house is our dharma, our ethics, our moral. So Rahu already sitting here, you already have a tendency to sacrifice the ethics, sacrifice the moral, sacrifice the dignity of your character. And your Lagna Lord coming here, you will have the information and the intellect how to do that, how to do those unethical activities. Mm. And then Venus comes in. Venus likes luxury, Venus likes comfort, Venus likes, to have a relationship. But during this time, you may actually use your intellect, your information to establish a relationship which will not ultimately sustain, because you are also not very honest and you are also not genuinely into the relationship. So, my suggestion is, do not make any new deals, because it may look like that, oh, it's a very profitable deal for you, but ultimately it will fall apart because Rahu is here, it is happening because of Rahu. And then do not start a relationship, or if you are in a relationship, then be careful about what you tell these people. Hmm. And are you trying to deceive them? Do not deceive them, because it will come out, because Rahu is illusion. It is happening because of Rahu, and Rahu is illusion. Rahu ultimately will actually fall apart. Okay, so be careful about these things. I suggest not to sign any new contract, and not to start a new relationship. Okay, and also Jupiter, the benefic planet who can actually save us from all these things. And Jupiter is also the significator of dharma and ethics. Jupiter is going retrograde in this month of February, and it is sitting in your first house. That means your ability to take the correct decision, the right decision, is kind of shaky right now. Not kind of, to be honest, it is very much in trouble. So, if you take any decision this month, I think in the long run, you'll see that that was a wrong decision. So my suggestion is, don't take any decision during during the month of February. Okay. Now, first 13 days of February, Sun is sitting in your eighth house. Okay. And then Sun will move to your ninth house on February 30th. Sun in the ninth house is a very good placement for everybody. And Sun is your third house lord. So, your courage, your effort, and decision making process, this will get blessed when Sun comes into the ninth house, because Sun will inspire to be ethical, moral, and take the right decision. Although we have to see your Sun in your own birth chart. But the sun is getting eclipsed on 18th of February. So in the ninth house, when sun is getting eclipsed, when Mercury, your Lagna Lord, is there and Venus is there, this is not going to be an easy time for you. And the entire month of February will have that energy shift, because before the solar eclipse or lunar eclipse, our the entire energy of this universe starts to shift, and solar eclipse is the new beginning, okay, and the transformation. It is happening in Aquarius. I'm going to make a separate video on solar eclipse. So please subscribe the channel so that you know when I upload the solar eclipse video. And I'm going to talk about in details in that video. But now I just want to tell you that during February, whatever I'm asking you to be careful about, please be careful about those things, because it is actually a month of very complex energy. And then there will be a lunar eclipse on March 3rd. But why I'm telling you about this now, because as I said, before the eclipse, 28 days before the solar eclipse or lunar eclipse, the energy starts to shift. So the entire month of February, we have a very complex energy and everything is shifting. How you feel about things, how you perceive things, how you deal with things, all these things may need an evaluation and then revisiting and then changing and transformation. So our new year just started, but we are already in the eclipse season. It is a little bit difficult, but this is how it happens almost every year. So we just need to align with the cosmic energy. Okay. And for that, we need to know our own birth chart, our moon chart, and moon sign, because half the battle is won if you know how to manage anything in your head. Everything was a thought first, right? Everything was in your mind, in your head first. Then it took a physical form. So we need to know all those things, and we need to know about the solar and lunar eclipse. I'm going to make a video. Please subscribe the channel so that you can get the notification as soon as the video is uploaded. Now let's talk about remedies for February. To be honest, in general, everyone in the entire world should go and do some exercise. Go to the gym, or if you have some equipments at home, whatever actually feels good to you, do some physical exercise, do some physical activities. And Mars exalted energy will be good for you. Especially, I think, for you, Gemini Ascendants. Mars is in the 8th house. We don't really want all the aspects of 8th house to get activated by Mars. Okay. So for you, doing some physical activity, going to the gym and weightlifting is very, very, very important. You also have some accident yoga. That means some possibility to get into some accidents. So what I want you to do is prehabilitation. Prehabilitation means donate some money or donate something. If you have clothes or shoes or some old equipments that you don't use anymore, donate them to a hospital or a healthcare center or a healthcare charity or NGO. Okay, that is a prehabilitation. And another thing is donate blood. If you're healthy enough, go to the health checkup and ask your doctor that if you can donate some blood. Okay, that will really help you. So that's all I wanted to tell you. This month is going to be a little complex for everybody. You guys are a very fast moving and youthful minded people. um, Sometimes when you're in a hurry, you take wrong decisions. When you're in a hurry, you get into accidents. When you're in a hurry, you actually use the information and your intelligence in a wrong way that backfires after a while. So this month, please be careful. And after 23rd of February, Mercury, your Lagna Lord, will start to go retrograde. So in the next horoscope for March, I will go into details for that. But till then, I just want you to be careful, lay low, don't take any major decisions, and take care of yourself. Thank you very much for listening to my video, and I will see you in the next video.